Hello guys, welcome to Roblox Sports Broadcasting Network. Here we are in Atlanta in this, truck race. It's gonna be an interesting race as the non-vision lag is still existent, the non-vision lag scripts are still in the cars, and after an extremely fun, Daytona race in these trucks, we are coming here to Atlanta, and we are, uh, yeah. Alrighty, so, sorry. Alright. As we have people doing their laps right now. As the first qualifier is just finished, and that will be BT. BT just finished his lap. We'll have to go check with his lap. As we're gonna check his time, and it looks like his time was a 32.967. He was the first qualifier, so. Wow, we're actually having no frame drop. Wow, that's actually really good. I'm actually really happy now. And looks like our first lap or second qualifier, IR Richard Petty. Fun fact: I almost signed him to my team, but I shut my team down because I kind of got mad at something. But we're not gonna talk about that. As Richard is coming back around, this is his first lap. And he's coming across the line. Alright, sorry guys, I had to do something real quick. Sorry, I'm back. Guys, our next qualifier looks like it will be Tyler Hendricks. Sorry, no, I was just checking myself. Next person is Epic Noob, or just Jerry, whatever you want to call him. As he's running the preferred line here, he's sliding up and using that high side, using the cushion of air between the wall and his truck as he's coming to start his first lap, and he's getting timed. As he's got the rookie stripes in the back. Not really noticeable because it's the yellow rear end, but oh well. And it looks like he slides up, but he's running that cushion. We're going to call it the cushion of air because he's using that real well. Not going to lie, that was a pretty good move he just did. He's using that outside and using the cushion of air between his truck and the wall to push him off the corner. Oh, makes a little contact, but he's coming to finish his first lap. And he's finished his first lap. And looks like Jerry's coming to his last lap, and his lap just finished. He's gonna pull her down pit road. Next person. So whoever got that pole, I'm gonna go check whoever got pole. Tyler got pole, and then BT. Sorry, I'm spectating someone that's. Oh, here we go. So the fastest lap is Tyler Hendricks, second is BT, third is Multicat, and last is Jerry. So 24 is heading out right now. And that will be Eng. Sorry. And we have 07's going too. 07's going as we're going to get a nice little view of the cars from this fan's view coming across. And
I don't have time right now, thank you.
as we're going to have some. Sorry.
I should have answered it because I didn't know the number, but whatever. I told them.
Oh my God, we had a car in qualifying. As the 8 car is heading out right now, that looks like that'll be. Can't tell. Light Yagami. Sorry, I said that weird. He's heading out pits, and he's sent out of pits and onto the track. Death fences are implemented here, so I don't know. We'll see probably a couple wrecks into the fence, but no death walls. Just wanna make sure that the death fences. Oh, looks like the 70 of, I don't know who that is. I think that's Cobalt. Cobalt in the 70. Fastest times is Ang with a 32.667, Richard with 32.800, BT with 32.967, Cobalt with the 33.363, Multicat with the 33.433, Jerry with a 33.5, and Bob with a 33.7. As the 8 finishes lap. Okay. As Cobalt's coming to line for his final and last lap. Final lap. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. He's running the high side, kind of like everyone's been doing, but I think that might be the faster lane. We do not know until we start seeing the racing. And it looks like his lap time will be not doing so good. But Cobalt Light didn't do so good, but Cobalt moved up to 4th. A Light way down at the bottom, which I think is 1, 2, 3, 6, 8th. So 8th. And we still have Brad, season 2 winner. Brad J. Stover was season 2 Trucks winner. We still have, I think the 11 needs to go, if I'm correct. The 11 still needs to go. Sorry, I'm tired. Oh, Snov is gonna be going out soon. Actually, no. I don't know which order they're doing qualifying, but it's kind of, I guess it's going down pit lane. And we'll be right back. SBN will take a little break as we're having a little break in qualifying. as RSPN is back from their little break. Mhm. Shola, remember him? Doesn't even road race, but he's running that nice Jordan Anderson's game. If I really hope. Yeah, that's Jordan Anderson. Is you're gonna go to the line just to get a nice little shot of. Oh.
Don't judge my music, kids. Do you want me to turn rap on?
Make sure, kids, you stay hydrated when you commentate. Some words from the GOAT Warhorse. Ang still at the pole. Brad with a 33.8. It's the 51-10 now.
This is more like alternative rock, but it's not really.
Sorry if I'm not commentating much. I'm just gonna try to chill.
No, Matt.
Sorry. As we are going to go to the groundhog cam. Sorry.
About 20 minutes, okay, Bob?
Sorry, I kind of died, Jojo. Yeah, I know you're watching, so I kind of committed die, so, I'll look at the timing system more. Can I clarify speed? Snav to the top. We're done with qualifying as, RSBN's gonna go to a hot break. As we are getting ready to stage up here. Sorry. I had to let that one go. As we're just gonna have a little bit of a break. As we're just gonna be chilling out, waiting for the rest of the race to continue. As qualifying has just ended, and as you saw, those last results did not change, so it's going to be an interesting one. Stay tuned to RSBN, and we'll see what happens next. Hey, Paul.
What's up?
Not much.
Yo, I had that number 3 truck that I made.
You know, the second I saw that, I thought of Carson Hocevar.
Right, yeah, but Jordan Anderson.
Who the?
As much as I love Carson Hocevar, Jordan Anderson rocks.
Sorry, someone's outside and I feel like I'm about to get robbed.
I forgot, Richard. Jeff Ellie, since you're the same person. I'm messing with you.
You know how funny that is?
Okay, so this race should be an interesting one. Definitely going to be. Yes, JR is sponsored by Lone Motors. Glad you caught that, Melly. Nobody else did. JR is sponsored by Lone Motors. We provide their race.
As
There's
RSBN
a
is in
lion.
their intermission. Thank you guys for staying tuned, I guess. As we're getting ready to start the crawl, or the actual lining up, and, oh, we have some late qualifiers, I guess.
I don't think we did. Ellie needs to unmute.
I unmuted him.
Some people said
He's not talking.
I asked people.
What's up, Ellie? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. First time in a while I've commentated a truck race.
Yeah. Well, Daytona.
You know what? I actually believe the last one I commentated was right here.
King, what do you want? Stop spamming my name.
Ellie, didn't you commentate? Oh no, you didn't commentate Daytona truck. Sorry.
Okay, now I'll call her over.
Last week in trucks.
Why?
This should be fun. Warhorse, we're in the booth again.
Yes.
His home track. This is his home horse.
Wait, where did Bob?
Bob. I believe he was definitely in the back. I believe.
As RSBN is starting to get more viewers. Actually, we're actually getting like probably 5 to 6 viewers, and no, it's not much, but it's like we're starting to get a fan base developed. I'm actually really proud of it. We're starting to get people who.
There's also a list developed of people who didn't fucking ask.
Hey.
Dude, he was literally just saying
I'm
that they're
just
gaining traction.
Holy crap! I'm just joking. Nobody when I say I didn't ask, everybody knows that I'm joking. But I'm guessing not everybody. I've been saying
You
this for a
normally
whole
say
month
that in
now.
Junior Nation a lot, so I get used to it.
Didn't Jet say he was going to shut down?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. Oh my god, the 08 just did a flippy.
Some of the pit stalls already painted.
Why
though.
is someone driving backwards? That's my first question.
Because they like screwing around.
That is Shola.
Because it's MRA, and people are insane.
Oh my god, I almost hit the fence.
The MRA truck series has some good racing, but the drivers are all really
Funniest part is the 3 people that are commentating are the 3 people who's been in MRA ever since it's been alive.
Right. Yeah,
That's
I've been here.
pretty epic.
Yes.
I've left a couple of times and got banned a couple of times, but I've been here since day one.
I've never been banned from MRA, actually, but I'm gonna change that all tonight. I'm just kidding.
Ellie, I think you
I think
stay here.
You've been banned before.
Well,
I
technically,
believe,
we've all been banned, because when... No, I'm not gonna bring it up.
I've never
been
banned.
Are you talking about the pop-up accident?
I've never been banned.
Possibly.
I wasn't here for the pop-up accident. All I heard was like, Jet killed Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut?
He was like,
oh.
Jet, yeah. Remember the Daytona 500, the worst one in history, because everybody left mid-race because MRA boycotted? Oh, it was hilarious.
We're not gonna talk about how I led that whole thing, but...
You did, and you were the last person I would expect to boycott against that.
I was just mad because of some stuff I kind of had done, and well, we're fine now, and I don't really
See,
care.
now I'm mad at you again. No, I'm kidding.
I don't really care now because it's over and
Uh,
it doesn't matter. But like,
No, she's. Oh yes.
bro,
I don't.
Mel,
No, I think she went back to Division 2 actually.
That was
what
smart
are y'all,
putting.
Bob? Stop it.
Oh my lord, we are having a drafting train.
With a pit road brawl with truck.
Jojo, fine, I'll turn it on. Okay, stream back on. The pit road brawl.
How do you put it in the studio, Victor?
Look at how cool the 07 truck looks.
Ah,
I guess you can't see it now.
We will rejoin the place.
see scenario. Oh, what happened to Adrian? What happened to
Should be
Adrian?
a great race today. We always have good race when we come out of Daytona.
Yeah, I mean, the Daytona 5 champion right here.
What,
Daytona 500,
Richard?
not 5. But I'm the Daytona
Yes, you're a
500
great
champion.
driver.
And I personally think that the racing out of Daytona is always better than the racing leading up to Daytona.
The
Guys,
finishes are the only good thing at Daytona is the finishes. To be honest.
Well, that's not true. Some of the racing was pretty fun.
Well, when most of it, for me, I always see great finishes, but the race, everyone just kills each other there. That's Daytona, obviously. When we start heading to tracks like Atlanta, that's when the race
Yeah,
more.
I was talking about the schedule the other day on Race Hub, and the point I brought up was that we need tracks that balance out the schedule.
Yes, we do, and we got that.
We don't need giant super speedways like Daytona and Indianapolis every single week. We need the tracks like Las Vegas and Pocono and all the cookie cutter tracks. We need those because if we don't have those, then what is the racing going to be? Just super speedway plate racing, and that does not make for good racing week in and week out.
Nope.
So tracks like Atlanta are here to spice up the season.
It could be a wild card as well.
and
This
I
track
know,
has a lot of history,
This
and
track could be a wild card for someone
it
as
can.
well.
How many times have we seen a crazy winner here from Atlanta?
yeah,
I
like we
remember
saw
back in the days
Brad
of
in season 2 defying all odds and winning the race after everyone thought,
yeah.
what's his name? He choked it. What's his name?
Who?
If
Vaxer.
Vaxer. Yeah, Vax. He choked it, and Brad just passed him on the inside and got past him, won the race. So he
That
defied all
was one
odds
of
and
Brad's
won.
best MRA seasons.
I wish Atlanta was the oval again.
Of course, Brad's in the field today, I think.
The Atlanta Oval was the best NASCAR finale venue there was.
Atlanta hosted the All-Star race one year as well, I think.
1986? 86, 85. Miami is just the Atlanta Oval, correct. Miami was built to replace Atlanta after the Atlanta repave. I don't know. Has anyone here seen the plans to build Atlanta?
Yeah.
Anyone remember? Has anybody seen the plans to build Atlanta? Build like the resort around Atlanta. There was
Yeah, I've
plans
heard
to
of
Yeah.
build
that.
a resort outside of turn 3 and 4, including
I've
like
heard
a
about that
5-star
the other day.
hotel,
I
an
saw that.
amusement park, and all this other stuff. And that would bring a lot of traction to a NASCAR track. And maybe the most traction to any NASCAR track is what other NASCAR tracks like that. You know what this means, right? It means NASCAR is going back to its roots like a state. You know what I mean? It's going
Yeah.
back to its state fair roots, and I love that.
Yeah, as we saw, actual NASCAR is really based itself upon family events, but now NASCAR is really starting to stray away from that. But now that NASCAR is starting to do some different stuff with their fan base, I'll say, is making it like it used to
Tracks
be,
now.
because it used to be about racing hard and having fun, but now it's
If NASCAR would quit trying to get new fans and just kind of try to regain some of its older fans, I think we would all have a better time.
Yeah.
Because think about this, guys, nostalgia sells, right? Like
I think so.
nostalgia could be a big selling point of.
and as the
I
lights
really
are
think NASCAR is regaining fans with what they're doing.
I mean, like, get rid of the stages. The stages provide no excitement anymore. It's a driver winning by like 25 seconds, right?
Control stages.
We need to throw away the stages. We need to bring more short tracks, and you know what else we need? We need to shorten the damn races. Keep the Daytona 500, 500 miles, and whatever other big race you all want. But maybe let's head to a track. Maybe let's do 120 lap. That would be so much more exciting than 500 boring laps around Bristol. Do you know what I mean? 120 laps. Every single lap is going to have a battle. Exactly. Hey, Bob, I'm just trying to go off on something. I'm just trying to say stuff. Like, I'm not, like, actually, like, what I'm saying right now, I agree with, right? But, like, yeah, if NASCAR would shorten the races and bring us to more short tracks, we would be able to see, I'm hopeful for the new generation. You know, I, I'm hopeful for the new generation of NASCAR because NASCAR once again is going back to its roots.
To be honest, I'm not too sure. If like they're going back to
They
like
really
it
are.
almost looks like street cars now, like their new cars.
That's what they need, War. Hey, Warhorse, remember win on Sunday, sell on Monday?
Mhm.
That's what sold cars back in the day. That had the car economy booming. Win on Sunday, sell on
Boomer.
Monday, right? You win with the car on Sunday, and that car sells a lot on Monday. We need to bring the stock back to stock car.
Rockingham back in 2021.
Let's hope they actually put like. I wish they had a short track series, like an actual short track
ARCA,
NASCAR
buddy.
sinking series.
ARCA. NASCAR bought ARCA, and it's.
I know.
What do you mean? What's with the Dover thing? Don't bring back tandem drafting. Tandem drafting is garbage.
Tandem
Oh,
drafting technically is back.
okay. So the Dover seating issues. Dover rebuilt seats, and I believe around 2002 they added a lot more seats, and it worked for the first maybe year or two, and then nobody would sit there anymore. Hell, when those new seats were built, and I went in 2012, I sat in the brand new seats. But then, as people started to not go, those seats were left emptier than the ones on the front straightaway, and it looked like people were more spread out, right? There were people that were spread out, and NASCAR wanted to make it look like it was more full. So they decided, when I went in, like when I went a couple of weeks ago, when I went to Dover, right? They had those seats closed off. They had the seats in the corners closed off. And you could obviously sneak over there and sit, but it was like, yeah. So they're closing it because nobody sits in the corners. The corners are a really boring spot to sit in Dover. In Bristol, I sat in the seats. That is true, though. That is correct.
Another thing about Dover is a lot of people are starting to sit in those things on the back straightaway.
Yeah, that's the hotel sells out every year. Every year that hotel sells out.
Yeah, I find that pretty cool though. How they can just watch it from that view.
Yeah. You know how much I would love to stay in that hotel and just sit in the room and watch the NASCAR race from a hotel window. Like that's the coolest thing. Just so cool.
I'm talking about those things that they drive under though.
Oh,
Indianapolis. Those aren't. That's not for seating, Ellie. Those are for walking across.
No,
sorry.
I'm talking about Dover. Like on the back straightaway,
Yeah,
there's those
the
things.
bridges. Those I don't think they. Well, I think like they have one row of seats there, but those cost so much money.
Yeah,
They cost so much, and they're probably not even that good of a view.
I mean, you just see like go by. They could just go by like one time.
Right.
Like
yeah. You
not
just
one
see them
time.
drive under.
Yeah, it's not like you
You
can.
know, Indianapolis was never built for stock cars.
It was built for open wheels.
Indianapolis was not built for stock car racing. It was built in the 1910s as a test ground for all the cars that were being built in Michigan.
Yep.
Right? That's what it was built as a testing ground, right? And they built it as like a testing ground, right? And it was it was built. They had they built it, and then how they would test the cars is they would race them against each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They would race the cars against each other, and the racing became popular. And people were like, "Hey, this racing thing is pretty damn cool. I like to see cars go around in circles for a while." And then people were like, "This is a pretty damn good idea. We should do this more often." And then IndyCar was a thing, and they started doing the Indy 500 and all this other stuff. And then NASCAR and then Indy was like, "Expand!" And they went to they messed with Atlanta. They messed with Texas. They built Texas. Don't even get me started on Texas. Horrible what they've done to that racetrack. I don't think we've ever seen a really good Texas.
basically, IndyCar only exists because of that one racetrack.
Yeah, that is true. Yes, but like IndyCar is such a cool sport, and honestly, I think it takes more skill to race IndyCar than it does NASCAR. It's remember when Kimi Raikkonen was it Raikkonen that raced at Charlotte for KBM?
He
Kimi
did it.
Raikkonen raced in the Truck Series. Nobody
Oh,
remembers that. Kimi Raikkonen raced at Charlotte for Kyle Busch Motorsports. It's Alaska. Boom. That's the thing. Dude, there is a racetrack in
people.
Alaska Motorsports Park. It started out as a drag racing track, and then they built a oval there. It's a venue now, and
Funny how people.
that's I would love to go
You
to
know, people
Atlanta Motorsports Park, or not Atlanta, Alaska Motorsports Park.
thought Kimi Raikkonen would do better in NASCAR that race
Right,
because
but
he just
Kimi
did well
Raikkonen,
at that
he's
short
Raikkonen.
race.
Alaska could not go to a truck race. That track is like smaller than Wall Stadium. They would have to do extremely dumb things to it. It's a flat track.
Yeah,
I I don't think Alaska would be a good idea. You know what I would love to see a race in like either British Columbia or the Northwest.
for Holmes, I think
What about
Richard.
Nova Scotia?
Nova Scotia. I mean, we already have Canadian
I
Tire,
don't
but
think
like I would love to see
as much as I
an
want to
oval
say
in
they will.
Canada.
I don't think NASCAR will go back to
Wasn't
Montreal.
Ontario a racetrack in IndyCar? Wasn't there a big oval in Ontario? I think there was a thing. Anyone want to fact check me on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Ontario, they had an oval.
As much as Richard said, as much as I want to see it happen, I don't think NASCAR has any chance of going back to Montreal.
Wait, Richard?
Richard Petty.
Oh, I thought you were saying that 98 truck, Richard. Yes, I know, Richard. I'm not dumb. I was
Be right back, guys.
I didn't know if you was talking about the Richard Petty or
They race at Toronto.
Richard Petty.
They race at Toronto.
I saw a video on Montreal, like how bad of a race that was when NASCAR went there. How it was just like a big scoring error.
Yeah, the Xfinity Series went there for a
And
few
then Kevin
years.
Harvick won.
That race is now technically Mid Ohio. They moved to Montreal from Mid Ohio.
I'm back.
They were talking about how Kevin Harvick won the Montreal race.
Kevin Harvick. Didn't Robbie Gordon get like disqualified?
Yeah, because he was
No.
spinning people.
Didn't they
Mid
like
Ohio's
just
not
like?
boring.
Didn't they just stop scoring Robbie Gordon after he did?
Yeah, after he
Did that
dumped him and
happen?
he didn't like go to the rear of the field. I watched a video on it. After he didn't go to the rear of the field, they just stopped scoring him.
They just like stopped scoring him.
And then
All right, let's get
Here
the
we
truck race
go.
as
going.
we're getting
We've
ready to
been-
go
Here we go.
We've
green.
been talking for like an hour.
Green flag's gonna come out at Atlanta. Or it won't because someone's not ready or something.
Now, Atlanta.
As we're getting ready to go green.
Come to the green
The
flag.
K&N series went to
Green flag.
Green flag
Green flag.
in the air.
As we are on the
Green
hood
flag,
cam
as
of
Jason
the
Ramsey, who won last week, won the pole. Could he go back-to-back start
Around
this
goes
season?
to 27. Looks
Into
like
the lead.
Daytona skill proves you nothing here in Atlanta.
as we
Third
saw in
Looks
team's
like
in the
most
lead.
people decide to take the top line around this place.
That's
This
why I saw a
could
lot of
get pretty
qualifying.
interesting.
the 98 using
we
the high
see
side.
Shola here. Shola and Bob up top.
You see
Yeah.
no death walls here at Atlanta, which means everyone just...
Everybody
the only
kind
way
of
you could
swerves
DNF.
down, and that's a
Oh.
wreck on the back straightaway with the 18 slow. Why didn't we add death walls?
They're
Can
death
we put death
fences.
walls in for D1?
They're
I
fences.
think it's
Oh,
because
they're
of last
death
week.
fences? Let's go.
Yeah, every
Oh,
fence
we
is
could
a
still
death fence.
see someone crash out then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have a truck around the 21. I believe that...
The 3 and the 07 making contact.
As the 13
Yo,
is catching up
Shola
to
and
the
Bob.
24 on the high
That's
side.
not necessary, Bob. See now, because the 18's a total idiot. 18, you are trash.
And the yellow flag is displayed.
Oh, of course it's BT.
Oh, yeah.
Bob, get on the damn brakes. We're in Atlanta. You need to, like...
Go back, everyone. As Ang leads here at Atlanta. Now that's a guy that we could watch out for here today. Is someone hit the defense already? The
Who was
free
it?
truck, I think.
Bro! I made that car for nothing because you always tear it up.
Who even is that anyway?
Wait, no, it was the 51 doesn't have a bumper. The 51 got into it too, I think. Yeah, the 51
Even is the
lost
free
bumper.
truck? Oh, Shola.
NASCAR should go back to Mexico City. Yo, 24, you're almost down. Put the 51 into the death fence. Get it together. The 51.
I remember when they
splitter.
went there.
Didn't Kyle Busch?
Yeah, Kyle Busch did win there in the 20 car.
70. Oh my God, 2. Jesus, you guys are insane. Yes,
There in
the
the
cars
20
don't
car.
turn. Who remembers when like the 20 was a remember when I don't know, I'm trying to remember. It was wasn't the 20, no, wasn't Fun Energy 1 on the 20 car
Yeah, in
in
2015.
Xfinity? Bro,
Yeah, in
I'm like
2015.
remembering so many really weird facts. Why doesn't NASCAR have a race in New Jersey?
Denny Hamlin
There's
won a race with that. Denny Hamlin won a
Remember when
race
Denny
with that
Hamlin
car
jumped
at
in like
New Hampshire.
Remember when they didn't let Eric Almirola win that one race?
As we are getting ready to go on pit road, we're going to send it to our pit reporter, King Awesome.
All right, King Awesome, what do you got for us?
He might be
King
muted.
Awesome, our pit reporter today.
King's not here. No.
I don't think he's unmuted.
Okay.
I don't even see him in the game. Or
Oh, I thought you were,
I'll look
but
for
oh
him.
well. As we're going to get ready to come down pit
Yo,
lane.
51,
Game.
you're gonna need to learn how to give somebody a spot for one. Like, it's only pit road. It's lap 2.
Who even is the 51 that brewing up W?
Yeah, I don't even know who it is. This is...
Well, that person should not be hitting you then.
Oh, that's who it is? Okay. Yeah, but like, you're gonna have to get into that. You're gonna have to get used to that. It is literally just, it is MRA. We aren't in Formula One. You're gonna have to get used to some beating and banging. You know what I'm gonna say to you? You know what I'm about to say to you? He didn't slam into you. He didn't bump you. He didn't nudge you. He rubbed you. And rubbing son is racing. There we go.
Well, they're not pit. We will when they pit. King Awesome.
Hey Bob, I'm trying to commentate. I don't care where you are. That's funny. Snob or snow.
As King Awesome getting the helmet or getting the radio on, as we're gonna send it to King Awesome. But
Well, it's not our fault that telling you, Brad. Brad should tell him yourself that he was flipped. How is it our job to tell you if someone?
I know, Richard. You don't have to tell me.
Actually, I do kind of get what you were saying.
pits are open, so
I
we're gonna
kinda
send it
get
down to our pit reporter, King Awesome.
Send it into our pit reporter here. Let's see what
Ang leads
he's got
them
to
down
say.
pit road. Some people are lagging down pit road.
All right, I guess he's not there. All right, looks like the 24 is going to come into a stall, get 4 tires and some fresh Sunoco fuel. The 51 overshoots her box a little bit. That is going to be some 4 tires and fuel as well. The 27 in his box now. He's also going to choose 4 tires and some Sunoco fuel. The 51 is out, and it's going to be off of pit road. The 8, the 24, the 51, the 70, and the 27. Some penalties being handed out.
As we have
And
Noah.
people are saying Bill's not.
I'm just gonna mute myself. Don't serve.
You need to go back and edit it.
I think Phil's there.
New Day's saying it is. Oh, makes sense now. You don't know that it. You do. Oh,
So now
makes
this could be
sense.
interesting because look who's leading the field right now. Ellie, it's your account on your phone. It's Richard. No, I'm kidding.
Nice
Richard's
one.
leading.
Nice one.
Yo, I made one joke. Hey, and you can't even get mad. I raced on my phone one time. Computer and phone. So, just saying, it's possible. No, I'm kidding.
I think I'd be commentating if I was racing Stop Mania.
Because Block has more
Yes.
Yeah, I can commentate and race. You don't commentate and race while you're playing a NASCAR video game, like on you don't do that, right?
He's a
Like
Canadian.
if you're racing in like NASCAR Heat 4 or something, you don't say off of turn 4. You don't like do anything. Come on, you guys have no childhood if you just don't do that when you're racing. At least in your head.
No, the only
This
time I
is
did that was in
Roblox.
the
This is
truck.
not one of
Was in the
those
truck
games.
short track series when I literally sent it in the last corner and I flew Stuart Friesen into the fence. But
Okay, it looks like there. So let's go. And our reasoning for our pit reporter not being there is looks like there was some issues microphone on pit road. So he will be up next pit cycle. Okay, looks like there are still some issues with the refueling on some of these cars. It looks like some of these gas cans have decided to not work. There might have been something in the fuel that Goodyear or that Finaco delivered.
Goodyear fuel.
No, you shouldn't.
Sorry.
Goodyear fuel, boys. Remember in pre-race when I was talking about NASCAR and the 90s and I said expand.
Mm-hmm.
Expand. This should be fun if we ever get this race underway.
Red flag is already on lap 2.
Can you guys try
Maybe
jumping out of your car and getting back in?
because there's
Does
they
that
stayed
work?
out.
Did it work? Watch it work. No? Then I don't know what to do. Seems like there might be some sprinkles on the track. Looks like there's just a storm that followed us up from Daytona. Looks like some of our cameramen are reporting some raindrops.
Drop top.
So that is going to mess with the issue. Mess with the race cars a little bit.
Carson Hoster are going to Martinsville right now.
Bruh. No, I'm kidding.
Bruh.
How many Martinsville hot dog? So I want to go to Martinsville, so I might do
He literally
that
put the hot
one
dog
year.
emoji on it. On his post.
Hey, everybody check my status on Discord real quick.
I saw.
No, I'm gonna change it.
Clown. Haha. Funny.
Hold on, I'm changing it. There we go, I changed it.
Martinsville hot dog. Martiniville hot doggy. It looks like we are starting to have our rain shower.
Oh my god, like, you're such an idiot. Yes, race canceled, idiot. This dude, race canceled? We only say it's raining if, like, it's... Yeah, but, like, you should know the race isn't canceled if the commentators are just trying to fill something.
Is that actually why?
Huh? What, Ellie?
Why under red? It's really raining.
No, we're under red because the fuel's messing up.
Oh,
Looks like NASCAR gave them a lower octane than what it should have
I
been, and the
shouldn't have
cars are
asked that
not.
question.
Yeah, no. I was making fun of Light because he actually asked if the race is canceled.
So it looks like the octane is lower than what
You go to
the
settings.
cars
You go
need.
to settings.
So,
Richard. Roblox broke the gas. Oh.
Are we gonna have to go old school and just tell them a pit window? And like, remember when people used to do that before, like, we did fuel? Like, we had a pit every stage or something? Because there's an issue with the fuel nest. Bro, this ain't like Paper Mate.
You know, one race ended like that in MRA.
Chase Elliott has a lazy eye.
Chase Elliott is a lazy guy?
Lazy eye.
What, Richard?
He's a lazy guy?
He has a lazy eye. Shut up.
He's the lazy guy?
I mean, yeah, he only won road courses.
Bruh, Chase Elliott can win road courses. What's somebody actually like?
Yeah,
No.
that was it. think
No,
it's
he went
info.
tell
It says it take things as info.
Who remembers when Chase Elliott got screwed by Kyle Busch at Dover?
I remember.
When Kyle Busch just like showed how bad Chase Elliott actually is. Kidding. I don't know if anybody here knows, but I used to be a Chase Elliott fan.
I mean, you're a fan of a lot of things.
That's not even true. I used to be a Chase Elliott fan because I was a Jeff Gordon fan. And then I realized Chase Elliott is not good. Melly, I used to be a Chase Elliott fan because he drove the 24. I kind of just like everyone that drives the 24. I kind of like Byron. I met William Byron at Pocono for the June race. Because Byron's a really cool guy. That's why I like it. I was an Elliott fan in like 2006. I was a fan his rookie year, and then I kind of started not liking him, just because like I didn't feel like he. I don't know. I used to be a Larson fan too. Not a lot of people know this, but like I'm a Jimmy Johnson fan. Have I told anyone this that I'm kind of like a Jimmy Johnson fan? I'm a Johnson fan. I'm a Kyle Busch fan, and that's about it. Obviously, Ross Chastain and Jordan Anderson and Carson Hocevar and Riley Herbst. I don't like Penske. I actually
Who
hate
does?
Penske. Just saying, like.
Pepsi Bush likes Penske. There,
I used to hate
one
Tony
person.
Stewart when I first started watching NASCAR. I used to hate Tony Stewart. But like I like Kyle Busch and their personality. You guys need to understand the personality between Tony Stewart and Kyle Busch. It's pretty much the same thing. Right? Tony Stewart and Kyle Busch pretty much almost have the same personality. Who were teammates for a year?
Tony Stewart got Bush.
When?
2008.
What? Oh, with JGR, right? Dude, I got so confused. I was trying to remember when Tony Stewart was on Hendrick. I was so tired that I was just trying to remember when Tony Stewart was on Hendrick and what car he drove. I'm such an idiot.
Tony Stewart winning the Daytona
Sterling
620.
Marlin has Parkinson's.
I'll be right back, guys.
It looks like Jerry left. Jerry already didn't have.
Jet left, by the way. Remember when Sterling Marlin
Got out of his
he
car.
was here for the beginning of the race. You guys know Sterling Marlin like still races late models, right? Jerry Nadeau. Who saw the video about Jerry Nadeau fan club? Was there like a Jerry Nadeau fan club video? I watched that. It actually made me like appreciate Jerry Nadeau.
Jerry Nadeau, don't get me wrong, he used to sponsor like Cartoon Network and all that.
Yeah, but like Jerry Nadeau, he was a wasted talent, my guy. If he wouldn't have had the injury at Richmond, he would have been really good. He was a road course ringer.
It actually can.
Yes, it can, Bob.
So,
Dario Franchitti.
Bob, exactly.
The
Dario
IndyCar.
Franchitti.
is Jet gone?
Yeah.
Steve Park, yeah. Bob, are you serious? You know, one injury can end your whole career. Like, look at people that have died. Number one.
True.
And then like there have been a lot of Fireball Roberts.
Yeah.
Fireball Roberts. Bob, Fireball Roberts, one injury, ended his career. Fireball Roberts actually didn't die in the crash. A lot of people don't know this. So, Fireball Roberts died like a month later in the hospital.
Hey, New Day, can you like TP me
That's not even funny, Richard. That's why I'm not inviting you to Pizza Hut. Because that was just really insensitive. Horrible.
New
So
Day,
are we just, is this race over, or what? Yo, whoever just, like, did bowling on pit road, that was hilarious. Well, Nelling, I mean...
New Day, can you look at DM, please?
What's going on, then, if it's not over?
Wait, what?
Tipper me, spin me 300, fly me, and FOV me 45.
No.
How many people here raced Pizza Hut? Let's see.
War horse.
War...
Me.
Yeah, Zach got banned.
Yeah, Zach.
I did trash.
Shane Mill. Isn't he... Wait,
Thank you
Multi,
so
wasn't
much.
Shane Mill a stoner? Didn't he, like, got busted? He did, right?
Meow, meow,
Bro.
He could have been really good. He had as much talent as, like, Jimmy Johnson, kind of. But,
This
like, he wasted it.
as his halftime break is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Drink the
Jimmy
Atlantic
wasn't bad
Ocean.
in Xfinity. He got a win. Shut up, Richard.
Or drink the ocean that's Antarctic.
Okay. I want to start this argument again. What do you think is the bigger element in a driver's success, right? The car or the driver's talent?
The driver's talent.
Well. I say the car a slight little bit more than the driver. Because if you think about
Can a good driver, can a bad driver win in a good car?
yes,
Yes.
but
No,
so can a
they
bad
can't.
driver. Bad driver can
Name
win
one
in
bad
a
driver that has won in a good car.
what's his name?
JJ Ellie. When has JJ Ellie won? Brandon Jones. He's a good driver. I'm talking Cup Series. Xfinity Series is different.
What about
Xfinity
trucks? Does
Series.
trucks count?
Joey Logano's a good driver. Guys, I'm not talking about drivers you like or not. Listen to me. I'm not talking about drivers you like. I'm talking about good and bad. I don't like Kevin Harvick. He's a good driver.
Yeah.
I don't like Brad Keselowski. He's a good driver.
I don't like Eric Jones. He's a good
I
driver.
don't like Joey Logano. He's a good driver.
There's been like a bunch.
I don't like Kyle Busch. He's a good driver.
Right? See? Like, it's... If you are a good driver, you can probably win in a bad car. Right? If you are a bad driver, you cannot win in a good car.
You guys remember that?
Danica Patrick.
Danica Patrick. Exactly. Daniel Suarez. I mean...
Ricky Stenhouse is decent, so...
Ricky Stenhouse is...
At least he's won. So...
Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Did you say Suarez isn't bad? Are you serious? Dude, he's in Storehouse Racing Equipment.
He's a Mexican.
If you can't win in Eric Almirola can win in Storehouse Racing Equipment. Eric won last season. Boyer won last season.
You guys
listen. The only reason Storehouse Racing won last season is because of Nature's Bake.
You guys know who's the best truck driver of all time?
Ross Chastain.
John West Townley.
Stop. Nolan, stop.
Even John West Townley can win a race, man.
I know. He's not that good. He's a trust fund baby. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, Light. It's literally just education, my guy.
Yeah.
It's a trust fund baby. Haha, funny. He bought his way into NASCAR. He doesn't have any skill.
The YouTube NASCAR channels they aren't just a way for people to sound smarter.
Yeah.
The YouTube NASCAR channels are to educate people on events that have happened in NASCAR history. Do you know what I mean? They're not just to make people sound smarter when they talk about Shane Meal or whatever. You know? They're not just to make people sound smarter if they know how many wins Jimmy Johnson got in his 2004 NASCAR campaign.
Like the missing rings.
They're there to educate drivers.
This is basically
So is
just
Cale
like
Yarborough.
this is
Who's your
basically
guys'
just
favorite
like an
old-time IndyCar driver?
All-time IndyCar? Like,
Yeah,
of all time?
yeah,
What do you, like, you said favorite or,
yeah.
like, most
Favorite,
talented? Who do you think?
favorite.
Favorite? Alexander Rossi. I haven't watched IndyCar that long.
I like
But, like,
Emerson
if we're
Fittipaldi.
talking... You... Okay, listen. If we're talking the personal best driver in IndyCar ever, this would be a tough one. But I think...
Everyone wants to say Andretti, but like that's not
no.
I think it's a tie. It's a three-way tie.
between who.
You want to know what I think?
Mhm.
Mario Andretti,
Yeah, I knew that one was coming.
right? But like, I think the next one's gonna throw a lot of people off, right?
It's gonna be AJ Foyt. I know what it is.
That's damn it, I forgot about him. Yeah, so I guess it now makes it a four-way tie. Andretti, Foyt, Weldon,
Well, Weldon was
and
a good driver. Period. Like he was a good driver. He was
Yeah.
like
and
his son races
hold
go
on.
karts, and he raced a quarter midget race.
Have you ever raced against him?
No, he's a rookie.
You should try to talk to him.
Yeah.
If Danica probably stayed in IndyCar, she could have had a good racing career, but NASCAR just ruined her.
She wanted to continue her porn
All
career.
right.
Oh, I
No.
cannot say that on stream.
All right, we're gonna go to.
And we're gonna. I did not
All
say.
right,
I said good word.
All right, who do you guys think your favorite? Who do you guys think the best Formula One driver ever was?
Emerson Fittipaldi.
Yeah, I would say Lauda.
Nicky Lauda.
Anyone else here agree?
I think it's a two-way tie.
I think Lauda.
Yeah, Nicky
Senna. I
Lauda.
think it's Lauda and Senna. I think both of them are
I
Lauda,
think I
Senna,
think I
Schumacher.
think not Hamilton's good, but I think he's got all the equipment. Yeah, I got you, fam.
We're talking about F1 for real.
So we've been it's been raining here for a little hot minute.
I would definitely. Who here has seen the Talladega interview that Dale Sr. gave after the death of Ayrton Senna? Isn't it insane how much you can show, how much Dale Sr., like how much emotion Sr. shows in that one interview?
Yeah.
For those of you that haven't seen it, I advise you to go watch it right now. See, I would run second to him in a heartbeat if. Wait. Yeah, I would run second to him in a heartbeat if it meant I could bring him back. Isn't that what he said?
Mm-hmm. Something
No,
like that.
but for real, yeah, that was the Davy one.
What?
So we've just been sitting here for nothing. Cool. Okay, so what? If you guys could see a race between three of the most of the best drivers in three of the best drivers in IndyCar, NASCAR, and Formula One all racing shows. right? Which 3 drivers would you pick to watch that race? To be in dead or alive?
Senior. Of course,
So
Senior.
1 from NASCAR, 1 from Formula 1, 1 from IndyCar.
Senior, Lada, and
That's good.
Andretti.
That's a good one. Mine would go a little bit like this, right? Jeff Gordon,
Mm-hmm.
Ayrton Senna, and
Good one.
Hold on.
I have another good one.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Wow, this actually went from a Roblox race to us talking about some actually really cool stuff in IRL.
To a motorsports history session.
This is actually really fun. Like, as much as like this is a bad thing to happen.
Okay, ready? So
Mhm.
this is how it would be. So if I had to pick one driver from NASCAR, IndyCar, and then Formula 1 to race against each other, I would choose Jeff Gordon,
Mhm.
Ayrton Senna, Dario Franchitti.
Why?
Wow.
Why Franchini?
Because Franchitti was really good.
He was really good, but like,
Actually, I'm gonna change that. Senna, Gordon, Weldon.
yeah,
Okay.
that's one I can agree with a little
That's
bit
what
more.
I would do. I would say Senna, Gordon, Weldon. Kanaan, yeah, Tony Kanaan's good. Yeah. Well, Tony Stewart could go for both. Because you could pick Tony Stewart for both. You know what? I change it. I think I'm going to change it. I think Jeff Gordon, Tim Richmond, and Weldon. That's what I would do. Gordon Smiley was also really good. You guys heard about him, right?
Oh,
You guys have heard about Gordon Smiley before?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
I think most people would just know him for his accident when he died.
are we legit gonna race now?
I don't think
Do you guys remember the Le
it's not going to
Mans?
be another.
I'd rather talk about. It's fun.
Yeah, this is more fun than
Yeah.
actually racing.
Best NASCAR truck driver of all time.
John West Townley.
No, stop. He was bad. I mean, he could win, but.
Okay,
It's literally a
who I
joke.
would pick?
Who?
Jack Sprague.
Oh, you know what?
Jack Sprague.
That's actually a good. Yeah.
Remember, the truck started in 1995. That's the most interesting part about the truck series for me. It didn't start with NASCAR, with actual NASCAR and Xfinity. It started in 1995.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Sprague was really, really good.
He
Wasn't
actually
it
was.
Jeff Bodine that had the really bad crash in Daytona in like 2000?
Yeah. He like freaking hit the catch fence.
That was the first year that the truck series went to Daytona. Didn't Joey Coulter hit the fence one year? Didn't Joey Coulter hit the fence in 2012?
He did. I didn't know that.
New Day, can you
What was his name? Rick something or other, right?
New Day, can you do the same thing you did to me earlier? Like with the flying stuff. Thanks. Wow, this is actually. I feel like we've made MRA better by talking about this.
Mel, can you unmute Ellie? Cause he was commentating.
Yeah, New Day, do what I tell you, or I'll ban you from existence. Just kidding.
What do you guys think who do you guys think the best driver in NASCAR that died young was?
Okay, finally. I yelled
The
C
best
and
driver that died
everyone
young.
ignored me when I said unmute me. Now I'm unmuted.
I said young, Av. Guys, stop saying senior. I said young. Irwin, good one. I like it. I would say Davey Allison.
I say Kevin Ward.
Wait, what are we talking about?
No. Kevin Ward was a stoner.
What are we talking about?
Or the best driver to die young. Can you stop jumping on me?
Whoa.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think he was that young, but I'm trying to remember his name. Jason Leffler, something like
Jason
that.
Leffler. See,
Honestly,
I wouldn't consider that young. Because
He was still early.
Jason
It was still early
Leffler,
though.
No, he wasn't though. He had a career that started in like 2001.
honestly, I'd say early.
True.
He had a career that started in 2001. He died in like 2013.
Yeah.
Do we understand that?
Did he die because of a sprint car or something?
Sprint car accident.
Yeah.
I say Brian Clausen.
Yeah, Brian Clausen. Actually,
Brian
I don't know.
Blaze Alexander. That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Blaze, yeah.
Blaze was really good.
You know another
John Nemechek.
one
Or
that I
no,
was
he wasn't
thinking
here.
of? Adam Petty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes, no, yes. Adam Petty. Steve Kinzer is the best World of Outlaws driver. I would agree with that. 20 championships.
Mm-hmm.
As much as Swindell is good, 20 championships.
I know this is not a NASCAR, but that guy that recently died in Formula 2. Yeah, that guy.
Hubert?
Yeah, that guy.
I figured out how to pronounce his name, and I really like saying it.
He also died really young as well.
He did. Who was the other dude that got involved in the accident?
I don't remember.
I wouldn't count that. I wouldn't count Dan Weldon.
Dan Weldon was a bit older. I would say.
Dan Weldon, he was 33.
Oh yeah, that's
that dude. That dude. He was walking today. He stood up for the first time since the accident today.
Who?
If we had to say
the dude that was involved in the wreck with
if we talked about young drivers to get injured, I'd say maybe like Robert Wickens, you know.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, Wickens was.
Robert Wickens is walking again, though. I think, or he's almost.
Not
there.
yet. I think he's very close.
It's very sad.
It's
very sad how he got injured in only his first IndyCar season.
Right. Yeah. I was a fan. Not gonna lie, I was a Robert Wickens fan.
Hopefully he races again. I don't think some IndyCar drivers don't after they get injured.
If I were Wickens, I would not go back to racing.
Or at least race something else that's not IndyCar.
Yeah, I would. If I were him, I would start all over again.
It looks like that this race might be.
You see, IndyCar
I'm a Rossi fan.
IndyCar injuries are much different than NASCAR ones because they're more brutal.
Yeah, but it's because they're open cockpit.
Yeah, exactly. That's the difference.
Unsafe. I mean, good racing.
Yeah, Rocky also likes Rossi. I started watching IndyCar at the end of the 2018 season. I watched from Texas until Sonoma, and I became a Rossi fan at Mid-Ohio.
The only reason why people...
I became an Alexander Rossi fan at Road America.
The only reason why people think that is because a lot of people hate Kyle Busch. That's why.
If you guys are sliding down the track, hold the front key and the back key at the same time. It should stop it. Hold gas and brake at the same time.
Yeah, looks like we're about to go green. So...
And Kyle Sheep joined in, so he'll be in the race now, driving the 14.
The 14?
New paint job. That's my team.
Who do you guys think the best driver to die young in Formula 1 was? I would say Senna.
Yeah.
We'll get back to racing finally.
Okay.
The rain
Senna was
is
young,
gone. Yes. The rain is gone.
Senna was like 20-something.
Hey, you know what I just realized? This is the legit real-life Atlanta truck race. It rains here in real life this year, I believe, as well.
Aren't Senna... I guess not.
Did you guys go back racing?
We are about
not
to.
Yet.
We're about to. Here we go. We're finally gonna get this thing back
He was
going.
34,
Green flag.
so I guess not.
Green flag back in the air. Here
Oh
comes
my
the 2
God.
on the outside as they
The
pile up
16 just
already.
dumped the guys on the race
55.
cars. That was the 16's fault.
Sorry guys, I broke my key, or I
Here they
didn't
go for
intentionally break
the
my
lead
keyboard.
as they head
It
into
just
turn
messed up.
number.
I'm trying to fix it real
Richard is
quick.
going to pull a slider that won't
Oh,
work, and they get
into the
shoved
2.
into the wall. Here comes the.
They keep it going.
Who is that up on the inside?
Richard to the lead.
Guys, do we realize who this is pulling up to? Oh, never mind. That was the 2 in the 07 battle down the back
The
straightaway.
free of Shola
The 8
around
takes
the
out
back.
the 16.
98 slides high.
We have
The 3
2
and the
trucks
18
that
wrecked
aren't
each other.
separated. 2 trucks
Ab
are not.
Wendler making some moves happen here.
Last season's Truck Series champion.
Yeah, he was driving the 20. Oh, looks there was a move there by the 07 on the 98, and he gets to his bumper.
Here comes
Almost.
Bob.
Is he gonna
Bob.
pass coming into turn 1?
Guys, this is Bob's first MRA start, and look at what he's already
Bob
doing.
Oh man.
He shoved him up the track. He bumped into the 07 on a 3
Here
wide.
comes Bob.
3 wide for the lead here in
Bob
the
going
scoreboard's
for the lead
not
down the
right.
back straightaway.
Okay.
side by side for the lead. The 07 and the 98.
How about Bob in his first MRA start, like Slot Mania
Is
mentioned?
anybody gonna make the move in turn 3?
Oh, the 16. Jesus. The
Zach
98
Roney.
puts the bumper to the 07.
Zachary
I believe
Thornton.
the 07 was in the lead at the time of course.
Zachary Thornton will bring out the caution.
That was some good racing.
Of course, Zach in his first season of MRA, I believe he did a few starts last season.
Bob here, leading at Atlanta. His first time racing in Atlanta too.
You know what's really weird about NASCAR to me?
What?
Jeff Gordon's first start was Richard Petty's last.
Yeah, I know, right?
So the end of an era was the start of an era.
Yeah.
If only he could race him for one full season. Imagine what that would have been like.
That would have been.
Sorry guys,
Well,
my
Richard
keyboard, my
Petty wasn't good in
space
that.
bar got messed up and I fixed it.
Richard Petty was not good in like the 80s and 90s.
No, he
Well,
wasn't
he
really.
was decent in the 80s, but not good in the 90s.
Alright guys, I'm back. So,
He really fell off at the end of his career.
Oh, the last 11 years of his career, he didn't win.
Yeah.
who? Richard?
Richard Petty.
I like how we're all yelling about Richard Petty, and Richard is like, he hit the death fence.
Bruh.
You know, I don't think you deserve the name I Richard.
You deserve the name,
I John West Townley.
Yes.
Would that name even fit though?
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
If you did,
Don't even disrespect Buckshot Jones like that.
Buckshot was good.
Grant.
My
Oh,
heart.
Rocky should change his name to Rocky Pokemon Boy 56.
Bruh.
Rocky
Dad won.
Pokemon Boy 42.
Alright,
man.
so
How
Take
about
me
Bob?
by the
How about that
hand, lead me
07
to
though
the
in the
land.
lead?
let's
That you
go
understand.
through your field right now after that caution.
Stop Mania's trucks in the lead right now.
So in first we have Bob.
We went back green like 5 minutes ago. No, probably like 5 4
Less
minutes
than
ago,
that.
Yeah.
In first we have Bob, who did really great on the run.
We went back green and had an okay green flag run. Well, yeah, Jet, but don't forget, Jet, think about how much they're lagging. And that wastes a lot more fuel than it does when they're not lagging.
Yeah.
Bro.
You gotta keep that in mind.
1994, the year that your mom and I met.
No, stop. Stop.
Yeah?
pits are open is the 13 of
As
Jason
we're gonna
Ramsey.
send it down to our
Oh,
pit
no.
reporter.
So on pit road we have the number 18, number 13 for Melee Racing. So
24 goes around.
coming-
It hits the 13.
13's gonna come in for some 4 tires of fuel as he had some problems up pit road, and then the 8 is gonna come into his stall, and then
In,
he's gonna get full
gets
tires and
4
full,
Goodyear tires and
and a
a
full
fuel
gas
and a full
fuel.
tank of Sunoco Racing fuel.
Sunoco tires.
As now we hit the race off of pit road.
As now the
13.
24 hits the stall, and the 24 is gonna get
It
some
will
fuel
be
and 4
the
tires and
the
no fuel, and
13,
he's
the
off.
18, the 21, the 16, and then the 24.
Great pit stop by the 8
One of
crew
those
and Dylan
fantastic
Fox.
Atlanta finishes.
24 has some trouble in the pit stall, but he gets
Oh,
it
was the
recovered,
8
and
was
he's
the 8
gonna
truck
come out
outside of
pit
his
road.
box?
I am.
So,
Was the 8 truck outside of his box? Some people are saying that.
Kevin Harvick trying to become only the 5th driver in NASCAR history.
I can't talk
Here
anymore.
they go for 2 in a row, trying to set him up. Gordon's going to make the big move.
He was not outside his box.
That sounds like Atlanta.
Lap car.
Here he comes. He's going to drive it to the bottom.
I dropped. I moved it, and Mac did something.
Just like a year ago,
No,
he's
so
going to get him.
I already.
It's Harvick. Yeah, by inches. Harvick.
Harvick
Okay.
by inches.
I just had to play that because I saw somebody said one of them fantastic Atlanta Wait, wasn't fantastic Atlanta finishes from Dale Earnhardt versus Bobby Labonte though?
Yeah.
Atlanta does not have
Bruh.
as good as finishes anymore,
Bruh.
sadly.
Atlanta sucks now. Wait.
Well,
No,
not
it
gonna
doesn't
not gonna
suck,
lie, not
but
gonna
it's
lie.
like-
This year was
not
kind
as-
of good.
Yeah,
This
but
year
it's
was
not.
good.
It's not as good as it used to be.
This year was okay with Brad Keselowski and Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah.
Didn't Joey Logano race the Atlanta race with the flu?
Yeah.
It was Brad Keselowski.
That was Brad Keselowski, and he won.
Oh yeah. Kevin Harvick didn't win because he
Dumbed.
sucks.
He always gets dumbed.
What, Jet?
I don't think
As
that's
the
ever
Archman is
going to
giving
happen. Where they
green flag.
green
And
flag back in the
green
air.
flag is back
Comes the
in the
07.
Bro, if the 07 got a restart violation, so should the 6.
18 gets a restart violation.
So it looks like
Or
Richard.
I think you mean require.
No, oh yeah. Acquiring is after I require.
Acquiring is taking.
Yeah.
Richard
receiving.
leads here. In
Yeah,
turn
I
two.
normally say I acquire.
As they're all on the wall right here.
Off
Yeah.
of the corner. The 07 with the draft off of the 98.
07
Jet.
trying to make
No,
a.
Melly, they have to wall right. It's the way these tight setups are.
07.
Through turns number 3. The
Oh!
98 goes low.
07 gets a run, kinda.
The Jet, because I'm used to you hosting MRA.
Oh, the 27.
27. Oh, he hooks Snov.
Oh, and
Snov
look
reckon.
at the 51. The 51.
Look at this, guys. The 3 car making his way up inside the top 5.
How about that?
Also, the 51's in third. Oh, we got a crash in
Oh
the
my
middle.
they
god.
take
To the
each other
inside
out.
wall.
They
And
take each
98
other
with
out.
no talent puts the 3 into the wall.
Thank you, New Day.
98, you should have to turn it around.
07 may have to turn it here.
Oh,
He hits the
looks
CC
like
is
wall.
the-
Oh, the 2 truck.
The 51.
Guys, everybody take a look at who's actually leading this.
51.
Shola.
98
Oh, no, not
has to
Shola.
turn it.
The 51, I can't see who that is.
The 51 of
That's
Bruin,
funny for real.
whatever. I
Guys,
don't-
look who's in second.
Shola.
Shola
in the 51.
His second
Here
ever
comes
row
Shola.
race.
Look who's bound for
Shola's
third, the
catching up.
27 and the 18.
Remember, at Daytona, they have any sponsorship, and now they have acquired sponsorship on that number 3
Bound
car.
for third,
They-
bound for
Hey, he
third.
used it right. Acquired.
Bomberito, Lucas Oil, and Lone Motors have stepped up to sponsor
Coming
that
up
number
on
3 car.
4
Out for third.
laps to go.
Out
in
for
the stage.
third. It's
Yeah,
between, oh, they
The
take each
3
other
car
out.
really can run
Oh, we have a car on the
it.
bottom.
No, 55. Bro.
He's stuck on the banking.
The 18 and the 27 made contact,
And
battling, and there's the
caution
yellow.
comes out as the 3 car with
So after that caution, your field is the 51,
Ping
the
from
3,
MRA, probably in the
and
general,
the
telling me
60.
I'm wrong about Art and Senna.
Oh, and my. On it shouldn't be. I'm just cycling.
Shola was catching that 51.
Yes, he was.
Until that yellow came out, but he could have passed her.
Damn, that racing was pretty good.
Yeah.
See, no, I'm not sure.
Besides kind of the wrecks in the back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened there with the 07 and the 98. The 98 seemed to have.
I think that's
he had
racing.
three
That's a
cars.
racing deal. I think it's a racing deal, to be honest with you.
I believe it was a racing deal, but I do think the 98 did admit it. Yeah, the 98 just admitted that it was his fault. Yeah, Bob also saying that it was the 98's fault, so, you know.
It's a racing
Looks
deal,
like,
though.
yo,
He had to go down.
Three car! Three
He
cars
had to go.
put the two in the
He
fence.
had to go down.
Guys,
He had to
the
go
three-
down.
Hold on, Ellie. The three cars put the two into the fence.
Oh,
Like, the three
isn't
cars
that
going
a
full speed
D&Q?
on the front straightaway and put the two into the fence.
Well, is that a D&Q?
I believe I would DNQ the three. No, but the two car lost like I think a bumper. He lost two bumpers, so it was very close to being bad.
Okay, well,
So the free.
at least he's not dead.
Yo, three car. He was cycling. What do you mean he hit you?
That's Nita. Can you do that stuff again?
Hate
I
that you
commit
drive
hurt.
three. You don't even like Jordan Anderson, football player.
Thank you.
Stick to football. You.
Ooh.
Well, that's a low blow. That's a low blow.
Thank
Bro,
you,
you
Mr.
should not be in
Game.
that.
Looks like an MRA driver's being roasted by a commentator.
Dude, he's cycling. That's literally a rule. How is he not like? Oh, you're gonna prove me wrong. I want to see.
Looks like some trucks are pitting.
Last time we seen arguing between commentator and driver was Danny Hamlin when he got the taco spilled on his truck or his car.
I remember that.
Bruh.
I remember that.
Alright,
That was
I'm gonna
awesome.
do these pits.
Wasn't it Michael Waltrip?
Yeah.
Texas.
He was going to give Danica a teddy bear, I'm pretty sure. Or stuffed animal.
He did, no,
and he was like,
Danica gave him the teddy bear.
And it looks like do the pits. So we're here
Bro,
on pits
14. Jesus, 14.
So we're here on the pits, and then the number 2 who was doing pretty good.
I believe the leader is going to be a KBM truck.
Who's gonna come in here and gonna get some Sunoco fuel?
Three car just what that was about.
Fuel.
Yeah, I know.
The 98 who was doing
Yo,
like
the
the only
98
one.
and the 27 almost wrecked each other on pit road.
98
They were
on
bump
pit road,
drafting down pit road and then wrecked each other coming to their box.
98
Look
on
who's in
pit
the
road.
front. Look who's going to be in the front, though.
Av, first off. Second, the 13. Third off will be the 27. Fourth off, the 21. Fifth off looks like it's going to be the number 3.
Show Hulk, and last off of pit road will be.
Nope. Sixth off will be the 98, and last off will be Kyle Cheap in the 14.
Yeah. Whatever.
Look who stayed down, and guess who's in the front row? The 2 KBM trucks.
I like that 14 truck.
KBM showing their skill today.
BT.
BT and the
Lillian Brewster.
If I had to pick a favorite
reused paint scheme, I think it is.
Now,
I mean, it is. So what? I've done that.
If you guys want, we could do like a scheme, like the commentators.
Nah, we've seen BT race before.
Yeah,
he's
D1 driver.
He was very successful in this division. He was very successful in this division.
He pulled a Hermie Saddler and just kind of went back, or not Hermie. Elliott Saddler.
In Cup, he had a pretty embarrassing season, but he's
D2, he was all right. He was all right.
Hoping to get that D1 season off of his records by winning here in the trucks.
He was gonna both, to be honest with you, JoJo.
Jet, what do you mean just finish this race? We are only on lap 20.
We're about one here. Who will win, or will any of the KBM trucks do it? Or will someone behind them on this restart?
Don't we all
Get it.
have? As the argument is
Here we go.
given.
Behind,
Green.
Speaking of behind, the 8 truck.
18 goes through the grass a little bit. I wonder if that'll slow his momentum down at all.
No, it doesn't look like it.
I mean,
18?
maybe, because look at, here comes the 51. Gets a draft. Gonna put a bump and run on their teammate here.
Lillian Brewster.
Oh, it turns him!
Oh, that was dirty.
Dirty.
3 wide for
Good
4th.
moves by the 51.
She dumps her
18 has to turn it. Oh, caution comes out.
You mean she? You mean
Oh,
she
the
real?
wrecking.
07
Oh my
here.
god! Oh my lord! Oh my lord!
What are you saying?
Oh!
What are you saying?
We got a
The 2 car flew into the fence. Roof first.
BT retaliated. BT retaliated.
Is he okay? Is there...
Yeah, he's fine, but BT retaliated and he flew into the fence. Roof first.
Av
Bro.
Wendler.
Holy crap, that's a replay worthy
He's not-
moment.
I don't think BT's gonna get second since he finished back.
Av Wendler.
Yo, 13 just like murdered the 51.
If you guys go look back on the stream, I got it like, if you guys look in the stream, I got it on like replay. Like, if you
Yeah.
look at it, you just see the...
18 will not get second. So that will mean Aang gets second, Kyle Sheaf gets third.
The former truck champ.
So, that 2 truck getting beat up. He has not had a good night. Second time he's been put in that death fence.
Remember when Brad Keselowski owned a truck team?
Yes.
Kind of like Vanessa does.
Well, I mean, Brad Keselowski is
Controversy
a
between
championship.
KBM teammates here, though. Is that going to go on for the rest of the night here? Between those teammates? I mean, the first incident, it looks like the 18 clearly came down.
Yeah.
As we're
And
gonna
then
start
the
getting...
18 intentionally wrecked the 51 the next time.
That was intentional. I'm gonna go look back on the stream just to make sure I'm not
Remember when I
smoking, but...
raised D2 Atlanta just to wreck Friel for saying something about Ross Chastain? Oh, wait, you don't remember this is going to happen.
Wait, are you racing D2?
Nah, I'm going to be away tomorrow. I'm not racing. Oh, you know who will be racing my D2 car tomorrow? And this is an announcement being made right here. The 3 Bommarito Chevrolet Shola Hulk will be in our D2 car.
And the
Looks
18,
like
So
BT is stuck on the bank.
he does a Clint Boyer. Need to push him out.
Smelling,
Someone's gonna need. Maybe.
98.
98 of...
I don't know. It says Kyle Sheep got third.
But I haven't been watching my driver because I'm not a biased commentator.
Hendricks. Tyler Hendricks. Or
The 55's been sitting there, though, the whole time.
I think there's a part on his car that's messed up because he, like, says it's really bad.
So, who do you think's gonna be one of the favorites to win?
As I'm looking at it right now, I'm gonna go with that 8 truck who just won the stage.
Yeah, the 8 truck.
Dylan Fox.
Yeah, Dylan Fox has been doing pretty good this race. Although in the beginning he was in the back, but he recovered. And he's been doing better. So he's a very talented driver.
Like we said, though, the controversy between the KBM drivers, will that play out again?
I don't know.
They're both racing for a stage win, though.
If I drove the 18 car, I would be so mad at the 51.
So the truck.
I think that's race. The first incident was racing, I think.
I just watched the replay on my phone. You could just hear me screaming, "Oh my lord!"
And the 8 truck of Dylan Fox, who won the stage, who'll come into his pit stall to get some fresh for tires and fuel. He says his car was a little bit tight, but they're gonna fix that.
The 18 truck trying to get repairs after that. I'm just kidding.
First off the pit road, the 51. Second off the 8. Third off the 24. Fourth off the 13 by a hair.
Incorrect stall 51.
Because
Oh.
he's a dunce.
Alright, so.
So the new leader, who will the new leader be?
And BT is stuck again, and the baking. Anyway.
How does he keep getting stuck in the banking? Oh my
Fun fact,
god.
Toyota has never
Anyways.
won here in MRA. Fun fact,
Anyways.
no one asked.
Someone's gonna have to push him again.
Stage 2 of
Tim did not
this
win here
race.
last season.
This is when things start to get intense in the race. Stage 2. Everybody will be wanting to get in the front to begin stage 3.
We still have 2 halves left of this race to go.
Yeah, but people would want to get in the front to have a chance to win this race. It's possible. Anybody could win.
I don't really think the Brandon Jones curse should be recognized anymore now since he won.
Yeah.
I know it's one win, but still, at least he got a win. It sucks though. He had the wreck so early at Dover. That ended his chase hopes. That would have been Homestead if he was in the chase still. Imagine what Brandon Jones in the Final Four would be like. So
I mean, I don't think he would have won the champ.
no,
He could have had a chance.
he would have. He wouldn't have the best chance, obviously,
Yeah,
because
but like a chance to get like.
Oh, by the way, Tough Tyler, your trucks, the 27 and 98, are in the front row.
To get like third or something.
here we go, starting up stage 2. Here we go, green flag,
Green flag.
back in the air.
All right, let's go on.
The 27 to the bottom, multi-cat with the lead here. But here
Trucks
comes the
wrecking the back.
51.
Richard not
third.
far behind the 98.
Here comes
Richard to the move underneath the 27, but he starts lining
Multi.
up right here.
Slow down.
The 51 in second. Av Wendler helps turning the 51. The 3 makes a move to the bottom. I think the GMS trucks and the 51 wreck each other. It looks like the Thor Sport truck's drafting.
Oh, yellow's out. Yellow's out.
14 does a huge block, but it's not gonna be.
The 27 leading. Second place will be the 98. I think third went to the 14.
Multi had a good run there in the.
Yeah, multi-cat. Really good run.
Yeah.
This is
a
a ship
27 paint
show.
scheme is good. Too bad I've seen
Never
it like
say
5
that
times
again, ever,
now.
Jojo.
Yeah, it's fire.
I got ran over by the 8 car.
No, okay, I'm sorry.
How many? So, like, I really like the fact that most of these paint schemes are decal schemes. Like some of them are just kind of like there. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like some of them kind of just like
Shola has been doing.
They make you go, oh, that's a decal scheme, cool. You know?
Yeah.
But Shola has been doing pretty good.
Oh my god! Holy crap!
Whoa! The 8 car in the.
The 3 car just did a Beyblade. Beyblade let it rip in 50 feet in the air.
Oh, I thought that's screaming. Thought he was done.
3 hitting cyclers. That wasn't the 3 car.
It was not the free truck's fault.
Oh my god!
Multi!
Bro, New Day just teleported him onto the death fence.
Oh, multi dead.
Oh.
Multi dead.
Multi, no, he was leading that run.
Who teleported him, Melling or New Day?
New Day.
I think
New Day teleported him.
That's what people are saying. I don't think Melling would do that, just to be honest.
Mel is good.
Check logs.
I don't think he would actually do that.
Well,
stop hitting him. God.
Maybe. I don't think this is possible. Maybe we could do a repair.
He can repair, but it's not.
Like Snov can get out of his truck and just do like a.
Oh,
hit
dang.
He hit it.
Cycle
Wait,
alerts.
24 hit the 27?
Yep.
The 24 strikes again.
Bro,
Na,
this
na,
is
na,
gonna
na,
take
na,
forever to
na.
go back
is
to
the
green. I'm gonna go on
24
Twitter.
Is
I don't
the
think the
24
27 should be DNF.
I think Snov should get out of his truck and try to fix this. I honestly think that.
Oh no.
Enough is
Enough is
enough.
enough.
DSQ. DSQ.
Oh,
DSQ.
24.
Uh-oh.
Will the 24 get disqualified?
Louisiana cold sauce.
Because that was just.
Yeah, because I didn't see it, and then I turned left, and then I just see Kapuya in the fence. Oh my god.
Like, what
For
actually...
you RSBN fans, I am so sorry for what just happened. I believe Jet has just rage quit MRA, so I'm very sorry for what happened. Stay tuned. Yeah, thank you guys. Bye bye.